Oi pessoas, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal Nerd. Eu estou de volta com vocês para mais um episódio de Honkai Star Rail.
You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Eu tenho que começar tudo de novo. Bora continuar aqui na parte do Donhong. O diálogo da Kafka tá quebrado. Pra mim, nas duas vezes, eu desliguei o jogo e liguei de novo. O diálogo continua quebrado. Então é defeito dentro do jogo. Que pena. Agora vamos ver o que a gente tem que fazer com o Donhong. Não, eu troquei pro Luocha. Ninguém aqui tem a fraqueza... Ninguém aqui tem a fraqueza a Nemo, né? Vento. Eu não posso controlar o Luocha. Esqueci desse detalhe. Com certeza ele é o melhor. Em questão de cura, ele é o melhor. Shape of Taishu?
Wanna see what I can do?
Aí, a Xuxang não é ruim, não. Eu gosto da física, sim. Não precisava ter usado seu caixão agora, o Luocha. Será que ele carrega o Aeon?
Laura struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait. Let's think before we act.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've
Pois
only
é.
got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go.
Concordo. Vambora. Parecia muito a Caterine. Inclusive o esquema
The
de
truth
roupa.
of life and death. Reveal the sanctuary.
It's but a vision. Break.
Let me through.
You!
Uau.
Receive divinity.
Don't worry about me.
Tá. Já foi.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Break.
You're not going anywhere.
I'll bloom.
Don't worry about me.
Repay. Eternal the dead return!
Uau, tudo de uma vez.
Take this. Rise, Venus.
É o meu Donhong que eles estão usando?
Miss, are you okay?
What do you think?
Sorry,
Quem é essa?
I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
My motor is broken. I can't move.
É a Catherine.
Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to
Silent but
delay
deadly.
things again. This lady is one of the judges of the 10 Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders. I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Eita! Que isso, Lotia?
Curious.
How... what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Boa pergunta. É o Aeon da abundância.
Abundance.
A abundância.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are
Oh,
extremely
Blade tá por
dangerous.
aqui.
If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wakespan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me.
Tá muito estranho, tá tudo muito suspeito.
I've never seen anything like it.
Pera. Não é o cara da abundância? Enquanto isso, na comissão de
You
divinação.
know, even eons can be killed.
Tô muito confuso. Matar aeons? Humanos não são capazes de fazer isso.
That's right. It would be impossible for a human. But then, I didn't bring humans into the picture, did I? Lon the permanence, Drilla the beauty, Anna the order, Tazeronth the propagation, Akivili the trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Sheepe the Harmony. 2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate.
Esse barulho tá me incomodando muito. Tá muito bugado o áudio.
That's how Tazeronth the propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe, exterminating abominations cultivated by the abundant.
Eu tentei de tudo, gente, pra consertar esse áudio. Eu não desinstalei o jogo, porque iria demorar demais. Mas eu desliguei, liguei de novo, reiniciei tudo e continua da mesma coisa. Então tá dentro do jogo. Ok. A caça exterminou a abundância.
So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process.
E a Kivili? A Kivili morreu nas mãos de um Aeon? Porque a Kivili sumiu. Do nada.
I don't know. Akavili's disappearance was very mysterious. Noose is probably the only one that can answer that question. After all, Droid Head knows everything.
Cabeça de androide.
What do you think? Fascinating stories, no? They're the kind of
Levantou mais
stories
pergunta do que
that
resposta.
folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
Eu não li a pergunta.
Hold on. Any minute now. It's begun.
O que começou? Blade!
Let's go, Blady.
Deu ruim.
More places to visit.
Cara, ele é muito fera. Mas ele é estranho. Que
Did
isso?
Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Não. Tudo que ela falou faz sentido. Cadê o Dan Hong? É por aqui que a gente tem que ir, né? É. Pelo lado? Não, aqui é outra área. É pra lá. Como que vai pra lá? Ah, tá. Por trás aqui. Me conta o que tá
Wasn't this the
acontecendo.
dead tree Ching Shui showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
Tá com a cor da abundância, né? Talvez alguém tenha usado um fertilizante forte.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
Oh, é o Stellaron.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the ambrosial arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
Tô completamente embasbacada. Não tenho a mínima noção do que tá acontecendo. Help!
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Luofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called disciples of Sanctus Medicus, that shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance.
É o Luofu que tá por trás da bagaça
Kafka's
toda.
revelations confirm my suspicions.
General, when did you have these suspicions?
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Eon's Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with an external threat.
Emanador de Aeons?
The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison.
Muito
There is
top.
forethought here.
A história é
Our
muito boa.
enemy must have had access to Luofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? That piece of the puzzle still eludes me.
Pra atrair o Dan Hong.
Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xianzhou and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
Nem. Desculpa, mas esses caras doidos. Outro nível.
General, we must retain all urgency. The ambrosial arbor.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traders have planted it in the ambrosial arbor's delve, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
Every crisis is a turning point.
Ok, os caras dos Santos
easier to
Médicos
resolve
que
when you
fez
know
o
where it
negócio
lies.
ressuscitar com o poder da abundância, porque parecia realmente o poder da abundância dos galhos da árvore, usando o Stellaron.
Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the ambrosial arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the arbor's resurrection.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now. So why have I held back our forces?
Eu não faço a mínima ideia, Jinhua, me conta.
General,
Well,
Ele quer que revive a árvore ambrosiana?
you're a scoundrel.
Você é um sem vergonha.
pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now, which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control and the traders have run out of patience. Now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu, I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
Ok, tá, ele precisa da gente, não tem jeito, não tem o que fazer, tem que aceitar o destino e bora pra frente. Deixa eu adivinhar, mais tarefas?
The General's smiling again. Definitely errands. It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Luofu?
Ai, o Jinhua é muito bom. Adorei, agora eu quero ele mais ainda. Porque eu perdi o 50-50. Consegui o discípulo dele, pelo menos, né? Já é alguma coisa.
Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of crisis. As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure.
O prazer de ir contra as regras.
Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission delve.
Under... my control?
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron.
Só pra fazer oficial. Eu adorei o Jinwon.
Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud
Ele é muito
Knights,
top.
but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line.
Tarefa recebida, general.
This is no errand, honored guest. I am merely stating what needs to be done should you wish to help us.
You've never really seen us as outsiders, huh?
Miss
Nah.
Ting-Yun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
Ok. Vambora. Push on.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram was right. The ambrosial arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define.
A árvore ambrosiana é relíquia da abundância? E esse povo tudo serve à caça. Por isso que eles não querem que a árvore ambrosiana volte. Eu quero conversar com os outros também. Sinto muito, a Kafka
I
escapou.
had long anticipated it. Huh? She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us around here? Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. Our priority is the ambrosial arbor.
Eu quero conversar com os outros também. Eu não posso dizer tchau pra
A
Puxuan?
step forward, the ambrosial arbor was...
Não, peraí. Tem como começar a conversar com o Jinwon?
The Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge Waterscape delves are adjacent to the Ambrosial Arbor Seal. I'd like you to investigate these places.
Comissão de Alquimia e Desfiladeiro Escamado Aquático. Você não está feliz pela ressurreição da árvore
As
ambrosiana?
outsiders, you are unfamiliar with the history of the Xianzhou. I cannot blame you for asking a question like this.
Ok, é isso que eu queria saber.
Let me tell you a story. Long ago, before the Xianzhou took to the skies, our ancestors lived on the surface of a planet. Like all of you, the Xianzhou people at that time were a mortal species with a lifespan of fewer than 100 years. There was a time when the ruling emperor could not bear his temporary existence, or the thought of his life's achievements being lost to another after his death. He became fixated on acquiring an elixir of immortality, and focused his power on constructing a fleet of 9 ships. These ships would voyage into deep space, where traces of gods were rumored to exist.
Did he... succeed?
Que interessante.
Yes. And no. He succeeded because, after an arduous journey,
Yaoshi,
the
a cara
9
da
ships
abundância.
eventually witnessed the manifestation of a god. Yao She's appearance provided for all manner of unfathomable celestial blessings. However, he failed because the fleet has been lost ever since, and has never been able to return to its home planet.
A questão, né, de você ganha um pouco, mas perde um pouco. Talvez você ganhe muito e perde muito. Tipo, irreparável.
That doesn't sound so bad. The Xianzhou people went on a great adventure and got what they wanted in the end. Right?
Oh? Our ancestors once thought so too, but the miracle of longevity was nothing more than a vain dream. Take the Luofu, for example. Immortality seemed like a beautiful thing. But what followed was population expansion and diminishing resources.
Oh.
In the struggle for survival, the immortals lost their humanity and degenerated into mere beasts. After paying the price with blood and tears, the Luofu people finally understood that immortality was not a free blessing, but the beginning of a cruel ordeal. In the eras that followed, other beings that had likewise received Yao She's blessings repeatedly attacked the Xianzhou in an attempt to take the sacred artifact as their own. Countless atrocities were committed as a result. Many Xianzhou comrades who were lucky enough to survive the wars became stricken with Mara, a condition that immortals are susceptible to. Had it not been for the enlightenment and protection of the Rainbow Arbiter, the Xianzhou alliance you see today would never have existed. At this point in the story, I assume you understand the disasters that the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor might bring about?
Yeah. O que realmente é a
It is
árvore
an ancient
ambrosiana?
artifact that was planted on the Xianzhou Luofu by Yaoshe, the Eon of Abundance. It has the power to shape life and subdue death at will. The ancestors of the Luofu people consumed the fruits of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained endless lifespans, thus becoming long-life species.
Sounds like an amazing treasure.
Yes. It was also the bane of everything to come.
Oh, wow. Não vamos enrolar mais,
I have asked
precisamos
Fu
agir.
Shen to open a shortcut to the Divination Commission for you.
Uau. Isso é profundo.
A step forward bridges note. The Ambrosial Arbor.
O general quer que a gente vá para a comissão de artesanato.
He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance between the artisanship and alchemy commissions. I'm afraid the former is likely also facing imminent catastrophe. The star skiff is ready. I will lead the way.
A história do negócio dos Aeons foi muito top. Do Aeon da abundância.
101010.
Algo me diz que o Luocha tem algo a ver com isso. Só alguma coisa me diz. Não sei.
I still have important tasks from the General to attend to. Go carefully, all of you. Wait! Master Diviner! Can you divine our fortunes for us? Is there anything we need to watch out for? No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything will proceed smoothly. Are you sure? You don't need to use a crazy device or do more finger counting?
Eu tenho certeza que não é nada que a gente não dê conta.
Well
Vamos.
said.
Ela
Thank you for
sabe
your
que alguma coisa vai
assurance, Master
acontecer.
Diviner. Onward.
Danhang! Cadê o Danhang?
Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the Luofu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken star skiffs to safety?
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, March, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
Então, não.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
O caminho do desbravamento não deixa você descansar nem por um segundo.
I think they call that complaining from the heart.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread?
Não.
The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms, and craftsmen designing brand new concepts. Periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanishing into thin air, puppet riots. You get the picture. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in. But they have nowhere to run to either. We should take care, benefactors. Something terrible must have happened.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
Ok. Let's go. O portão está fechado, assim como os metais que o constituem, ele emana uma indiferença gélida.
Another locked gate. Time for the old dilemma. Break in or climb over.
A warm reminder, benefactors, that the Artisanship Commission is as important to the Xianzhou as the Divination Commission. Our law states that trespassing into the Artisanship Commission can result in a prison sentence of between 300 to 500 years. Serious violations may result in exile on a barren planet, thousands of light years away.
Uau! Foi o general que nos enviou, então meio que temos permissão.
Yes, we do. Still, the Artisanship Commission is filled with security mechanisms. Even the general won't be able to save us in time if we get trapped.
Relaxa, minha filha, relaxa. A gente não vai ficar preso, não. Pode ficar tranquila.
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm simply suggesting you ask the craftsmen to see if they can provide an insider like Qingche to guide you. It seems more than a little reckless to charge in when we don't know what's ahead of us.
Tá bom? Só vai. Pergunte sobre a situação. Tá, eu posso perguntar, eu posso arrebentar o portão. Então vamos perguntar, né?
Master Gongshu.
O que é que tá rolando?
Are you guys Cloud Knights? Are you here to save us? Your clothes. I knew I was getting ahead of myself. You're just tourists. Sorry this crisis came during your trip. I'm sorry it came at all.
Relaxa, eu sou a cavalaria que o general enviou.
You just need to tell us what the trouble is. General Jing Yuan pulled out all the stops to get us here. You can trust us.
You mean the general invited you? Is that a joke? The Luofu has the Cloud Knights. Why would he send outsiders? There's been a serious incident in the Artisanship Commission. Nobody's in the mood for jokes, miss.
You misunderstand, young sir. We genuinely want to help. Can you tell us what happened here?
O que aconteceu
There's
lá?
been some kind of botanical disaster. It was like an ornamental tree somewhere suddenly started to grow. There were branches so thick you couldn't put your arms around them. It spread everywhere. The whole commission is being destroyed. I don't get it. The Artisanship Commission focuses on the mechanical. We've got nothing to do with hydroponics or accelerated growth. Where did that thing come from?
Estelarão. É melhor
The worst
você ir
thing
embora.
is, my master is still inside. Master Gongshu is the most experienced craftsman in the Artisanship Commission smelting works. He's in charge of our research project. When the incident happened, he dragged me, Zeming, and Yuncha to safety. But then he turned around and ran back in. I need to wait here for the Cloud Knight so I can tell them to rescue him.
Why did he run back in?
Para salvar os dados da pesquisa?
Is research data more important than life? I just heard him shout, "It's gone! We lost the furnace!" By the time we realized, he'd already vanished. Anyway, you said you're here to help us.
100%.
Ele já era.
The general sent us.
You don't have to believe us. The Astral Express doesn't shout about its achievements. We'll look for your master.
In that case,
Obrigada.
take this jade seal with you. If you find my master, please bring him out safe and sound. If anything happens to him.
Don't worry, young sir. Your master's safety is our...
None of us would be able to graduate this year.
Let's go. I think this conversation's run its course.
Eu tô preocupada em graduar e não com salvar vidas.
Disaster? It must be the ambrosial arbor.
É.
But what about the furnace his master mentioned?
Oh, uau. Não é onde o Don
Stellaron
Hong tá?
facilitated the resurrection of the ambrosial arbor. The severity of the corrosion becomes worse as...
Look, the roots are coming up through the ground. I'm afraid we've got some gardening work to do.
Oh, é onde o Don Hong tá.
Upon commission grounds your feet do tread. Leave from whence you came, or soon be dead. Dead. Stay away. If you come any further, I'll not spare.
Esse é o professor? Tá bom.
Hold on. Let us explain. We're not...
What excuses do you have? Surprise me. Just passing by. Stumbled in. Door wide open. Within commission grounds. An evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer. If the security mechanisms didn't teach you a lesson, these robots will.
Ou não.
Golden cloud toad, illumination dragonfish. Are you all right? Wake up. I raised you like my own flesh and blood.
Uau, ele tem problema.
Did you really have to destroy my little friends? I want compensation.
You didn't want to listen to us. We were here to rescue you and you started a fight for no reason.
Pois é. Você é o mestre Gongshu?
How do you know my name, child? Does the reputation of Gongshu Liang, the smelter extraordinaire, precede one?
This guy's pretty deluded for a master.
Concordo.
We're passing through on our way to the Alchemy Commission at the behest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu. We'd like you to show us the way, Master Gongshu.
Really? The General sent you? Then this must be a mere misunderstanding. Don't worry about those things. Easy to fix. But there's not much I can do to help. The Artisanship Commission was suddenly taken over by some evil tree demon. It seized our most precious possession, the Creation Furnace. It's a dark and powerful entity. The robots, it was like they gained consciousness. They were moving in a circle around it. I fear approaching it is tantamount to suicide. But then, I couldn't just run away, knowing what lies sealed in the furnace.
Já acho que já sei onde isso vai dar.
I'm sure General Jing Yuan must have believed wholeheartedly that you could save the Artisanship
Lá vamos
Commission
nós.
from this crisis.
E lá vamos nós.
Means I know of may yet serve your fight. Pray you in repayment aid my plight. Come on.
Ok.
Look, this is one of the Artisanship Commission's prototypes. The shifting screen. Good thing I got the students to take it out and make a few adjustments. Otherwise, they'd never have managed to get out in time. You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting screen works in the same way. It connects two spatial coordinates in ways that laymen wouldn't understand.
Tipo, teleporte?
Indeed. With limited range and energy costs aside, to every star skiff soon shall woe betide.
You sure about that? Even our trailblazing space anchors sound better.
Thank goodness you take the time to perfect these inventions, Master. If not, the Skyfaring Commission would have become quite redundant.
Ordinarily, I could have used this beauty to teleport you thither, but through earth and air, the wretched branches boiled. The shifting screen
Eu não tô
entangled
aguentando mais o...
and coiled.
Gongshu Liang faz uma pose e ergue uma sobrancelha como se dissesse, perguntem mais. Então vou dizer para o general que esse caminho não dá.
Hold on! My young friends, don't underestimate the Artisanship Commission. The General is too far off to help us now, but I can.
Então
The Commission is
desembucha.
more than a match for Mother Nature. Oh, piteous tree, who think thyself so strong, your match and more in strength to meet ere long.
O mestre Gongshu montou o equipamento às pressas.
This is the first thing that came to mind when the tree demon attacked. It's a mechanical device codenamed the Lumenflux Pixis. I invented this weapon for the Cloud Knights. It's incredibly powerful, but...
Let me guess. Limited range? Energy costs?
Every light has its shadow. But this is more than enough to deal with the tree demon. And then... ignite. Fire beats wood. There's no way we can lose.
Meu Deus, tá me soando cada vez pior esse cara. Tem como eu andar? Com isso? Ah, ok. Tá, entendi. Virar no sentido anti-horário. Aí, agora sim. Beleza.
Very good. The master reveals the door, but the apprentice
Tô
must
animada.
walk through it. You're much better than my useless students.
Tô animada. Anda.
What's happening? Is the delve collapsing? Seems like it worked. That tree demon must be writhing in pain. All right, there's no time to lose.
Porque o
Hurry
terremoto.
through the shifting screen to the opposite side before the branches grow back.
Pera, onde o Don Hong tá? Don Hong. Espera por mim.
Oh, look, the ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've encoiled the Artisanship Commission's most precious invention, the creation furnace. Help me, dear young friends. Let's hack them away together. We can't let the roots punch through the furnace.
Oh.
It's changing.
Isso é um boss.
Whoa. What kind of monster is this?
Miraculous! It creates life at will! Such incredible power!
Strong adversary. Help me improve. Strike with
Okay.
heart!
Rules are made to be broken.
Tá em velocidade X1. Quero ver esses dois, por favor.
I'll see you off.
Algo me diz que eu tenho que matar essa árvore primeiro.
It's guarding the ambrosial arbor's roots and the furnace.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Let's go.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
I'll see you off.
How?
Bladed flight.
A will forged in ice.
Never falter.
Falters.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Não cura. Que
Eternal sleep
isso?
is not that
And return.
No matter how much damage we do, it just heals itself.
What
Not
the
fair.
fudge? O quê?
We'll have
Que
to
loucura.
retreat for now. Follow me.
No wonder the Xianzhou is so scared of the abominations of abundance.
Pois é.
They're unstoppable. Miss Ting Yun, are the long-lived species on the Xianzhou all like this?
I'm afraid this ebon deer was likely birthed by the ambrosial arbor as its guardian. It shares a close connection with the arbor's roots.
most living creatures on the Sanjo don't have abilities like this.
Huh?
Ugh.
As long as it's there, we can't get any closer.
I wonder... The Evendir seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
Então, se a gente seguir as raízes, vamos encontrar a fonte da energia.
Yeah! It can't heal if we take out the source, right?
The monster only seems to be active in the vicinity of the arbor. Let's look around and see if we can find anything.
Ok.
So the General asked you to head to the Alchemy Commission, huh? The Artisan Ship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the tree demon appeared.
Lá vou eu ter que batalhar.
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
Let's settle this.
Let's make it quick.
Are made to be broken.
This ends here.
Vaza, fi.
I'll see you off.
Hope you're prepared.
Strike with heart.
This is our chance.
Ok. Bem,
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
tá muito comprido já esse episódio. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado desse vídeo. Eu tô chocada com tudo que aconteceu. Uau. The heck? Tô muito confuso. Vou mentir, não. É informação demais. Espero que vocês tenham gostado desse vídeo já. Deixa seu gostei, compartilha esse vídeo. Comenta, também dá uma olhada no Discord do canal. Na twitch.tv/eunerdcontato, o link tá aqui na descrição. E eu vou ficando por aqui com esse vídeo. Maluco, quanta coisa aconteceu. Tá. Fui.